Hello, this is Robbie Lee Roach with Big Boys Cigar and Lounge, 103 East Rickard Avenue in downtown Dixon. We're located 30 miles west of downtown Nashville. Today, I would like to do a review on the EP Carrillo Encore Majestic. The Encore Majestic was recently named the #1 cigar of 2018 by Cigar Aficionado magazine. This cigar comes in a box of 10 and comes in a really nice box. And this is what the cigar looks like. Comes with a nice band, nice brown color. It's a 5 3/8 by 52. So it is basically a Robusto, which is my favorite. And it is also a box press, which I am a big fan of. I'm going to get this started as I talk about it. I always like to do a cold draw. And on this cold draw, I get some creaminess. Also get a little faint hint of a spice, kind of like an allspice or a nutmeg. Not quite cinnamon, but close. I will get this fired up. Now, when I am puffing, I always like to have a beverage. So I have a couple of suggestions for the Encore Majestic. A couple of things that pair very well with this cigar. The first is just a simple Coca-Cola. I prefer the ones in the glass bottle, the Coke de Mexico. Simple beer, simple lager. I like the Little Harpeth Chicken Scratch, which is from Little Harpeth Brewing out of Nashville. This is their American Pilsner. Again, it's called Chicken Scratch. It pairs very well with this cigar. And one of my favorites for any cigar, especially this one, just a simple glass of unsweet tea. Just like something to wet my whistle a little bit as I'm puffing. So, just a little bit of history behind this cigar. It's made by EP Carrillo, Ernesto Perez Carrillo, and this is his first Puro cigar. This is his first all Nicaraguan cigar. And he takes the wrapper, binder, and fillers all from Nicaragua. And in fact, the filler tobaccos has tobaccos from all three of the main regions of Nicaragua: Esteli, Condega, and Jalapa. So all three regions have filler in this cigar. This is a very complex cigar. This cigar is, I would call it a medium, but at times throughout the cigar it puffs a little milder, and at times, especially the final third, it puffs a little heavier. And the one thing that I really love about this cigar, as opposed to other #1 cigars of the year, is you can actually get your hands on this. You can find this at your local brick and mortar, and it's available, which I love. And I've puffed 2 or 3 boxes of these already. Unlike previous cigars of the year, like a seasonal like Fuente Eye of the Shark, that are hard to get, or you get one time and then that's basically it. This is something that's available and should stay available. It's a really good cigar. So a little more history behind Ernesto. Ernesto grew up in the cigar business. His father owned a small factory down in Miami called El Credito. And in 1980, Ernesto's father passed away. Ernesto took over the company, had it running really well by the 90s. And one of their main cigars was La Gloria Cubana. And it was so successful that in 1999, General Cigar bought out Ernesto, and so Ernesto worked for about a decade for General, and then in 2009, Ernesto broke out on his own and started the brand that we know as EP Carrillo. And this is the Majestic line, the Encore Majestic. It's named after his grandchildren. And just a couple of things that I get from this cigar. Early on, I get some leather, kind of like, it kind of reminisces me to when I was a kid playing Little League, standing out in the outfield. I'd chew on my baseball glove strings. It kind of has that sweet, dry, summer leather taste. I also get some cedar. I get some fresh cut wood, like some fresh cut pine. And again, this cigar is very complex. Flavors changes throughout. I've noticed different flavors, different tastings. Each time I puff it, I get something a little different. In the middle, I get some citrus, some pepper. Not a real strong pepper, kind of a faint pepper, like a white pepper. It's also a little milder in the middle. Get some nuttiness. In the last third, I get some earth, some woodsy, kind of that some more stronger notes come out of the cigar. This cigar rated a 96, and I would agree with that. It's very complex, very good cigar. It's available, which I love. It has a very loose draw, and that some of my friends have said that it might puff a little fast. That's the only negative feedback that I've ever heard from the cigar. It's a very good cigar, and props to EP Carrillo, because this is a very good cigar. It's one of my favorites. And again, I've puffed probably 3 boxes of this already. And it's one of my go-tos. I hit on it every week or 10 days. So again, my name is Robbie Lee Roach. I'm the owner and operator of Big Boy Cigar and Lounge in downtown Dixon, Tennessee. That's 103 East Rickert Avenue in Dixon, Tennessee, 37055. We're about 30 miles west of Nashville, about 4 miles off of I-40. And be sure and come check us out. We do have the Encore Majestic. We're direct with them, so we should continue to have the Encore Majestic. Also, be sure to follow the YouTube page. It is called Let's Puff. So again, this is Robbie Lee Roach, and have a great day.